This is a one world religion where we're going into the concept of evil. Now, it might seem strange that someone who is an aspect of the source would be into evil, but then yet again you have to explain the story, which is when I was young I was a tree hugger and keen on psychic development, basically like a Gwyneth Paltrow, but with intelligence. And the right-hand path, all of these everyone's a right-hand path person. I'm a right-hand path. I'm a light worker or a light warrior. Right-hand path. To achieve the source, and then we're going to change the world. As you can see, look on the internet for light workers, right-hand path workers, light warriors, grid keepers, and they of course have done their job, have they not? Because according to all of the woke, Greta Thunberg, Ocasio-Cortez, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, we're 12 years away from total extinction because of the climate crisis. And if you look on CNN, the world's full of racists, homophobes, transphobes, Islamophobes, misogynists, and we're getting into this populist fascist state, according to the corporate media. Be that as it may, if the right-hand path workers, the light warriors, the light workers, the grid keepers were working, the world wouldn't be 12 years away from climate extinction. We wouldn't have the killer plague of coronavirus. We wouldn't have Australia burning. We wouldn't have little Greta Thunberg, who's got the IQ of a barnacle, telling world leaders we must cut down all industrial output. Be that as it may, the overpopulation and the population increase must continue because that's got nothing to do with climate change, has it? All this other crap. As you can see, the world is not on a good path, according to corporate media, not me. And of course, we must have this green revolution to fight climate change. Why am I beating the point into oblivion? The point is that, according to the millennial wokes, the world isn't getting better, and unless something drastic is done, it's going to get far worse. Which can't happen because the right-hand path workers, the white magicians, the light warriors, the light workers, and the grid keepers, all of them are saving it. So why isn't it working? Now, it's all well and good to follow on the right-hand path, which, as we see, is all about pumping source energy downwards, which, as you can see, feeds chaos. So it's no great surprise that the world, fed by light workers, the Christ Julian Assange, the new Mary Magdalene, Greta Thunberg, the saints, the millennial wokes, all of the vegan, climate change activists, climate rebellion, all of them are powering chaos. Going here, down here, up again. The right-hand path. So please, if you want to make the world the way it is, please join the right-hand path. Please become a white magician. Now, I was a light worker and a tree hugger and devoted to saving the world and other people. This, of course, is just feeding into the chaos entity and empowering it. So the old adage, the pathway to hell is lined with good intentions, in this case is totally appropriate. Now, why is this so? Unless you understand evil, you're lost. Now, to understand evil, you've got to get into mathematics, because everything else is simply bullshit. Now, in mathematics, we have that every isolated system has a part of itself that it's not aware of. Now, if we take that mathematical theorem that would mean that there's a hidden part of humanity. Let's look at the evidence. 98% of people are the so-called norms. 2% are your so-called psychopaths, sociopaths, the bad people. Now, this is where it gets really controversial. You know, I don't like to be controversial. I'm noted for being politically correct and never offending people. That's Tim Tony Stark Reefer. I'm the good guy. I never offend anyone because I don't like offending people. But let's take a really offensive diversion into mathematics. Hidden within the system is part of the system it doesn't understand. So, if you're within the system and you're in the hidden part, you can then, of course, control everything else because they won't understand you and you're hidden from them. So whatever you do, they wouldn't understand what you're doing, so you would then be able to totally control them. What would this hidden part of humanity be called? So every isolated system has a part of itself it can't know because it's an isolated system. Well, David Icke calls it, what's he call it? The Rothschilds. Sabbatean, whatever. Frankists, that's it. Sabbatean Frankist. That's a good word for the Rothschilds. The hidden hand, the Illuminati that have been behind the scenes controlling, and no one can see what they're doing because they're evil and butchering children and doing all the horrible things vis-a-vis Epstein, or allegedly, Weinstein, or proven Polanski, or allegedly, not allegedly, Woody Allen. Then we had the two kids in Belgium, etc., etc., the CIA abducting children, Aquino and his Church of Satan and all the stuff they get up, you know, all this other crap. But there is a hidden part within good we call evil, which can't be seen by good, so good can't defeat it because it can't see it. It's like having a boxing match with something you can't see. So it doesn't matter if you're bigger than the enemy, if the enemy can simply wander around your punching blindly and then you simply punch it in the back of the head and duck out of the way. You might get a lucky punch in, knock it out, but then he won't be able to see where it is on the floor and get up and have a go at you again. So as you can see, evil, it comes from mathematics. And right-hand path workers like Christ, Buddha, Julian Assange, Snowden, Manning, the saints, the Pope, the cardinals, all his lovely priests. Have been possessed by the hidden part, which is evil. So it's no wonder that at least 7% of Catholic priests are paedophiles. There's no wonder that Christ was nailed to the cross, no wonder that Buddha couldn't see the poison from the poisoners that killed him. No wonder that Julian Assange, who was a media idol, couldn't see that the deep state would bring him down with the rape charges from the Swedish women, and that his safe sanctuary in the Ecuadorian embassy would be de-safed by regime change, and then he'd get a nice free place in Belmarsh. Snowden thought the world would eulogise him for revealing the NSA's iniquities, instead of which he's stuck in Russia, freezing his bollocks off. And Manning thought he'd be seen as a hero, instead of which he's in jail again for not ratting on Assange. So as you can see, the right-hand magician's got a problem because he's using his magic to fight an enemy he can't see. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take the right-hand path. I'm all for you. Please take the right-hand path. Please become light workers, light warriors. Because, of course, you need to give your energy to me. Because going around in this direction requires energy which comes from your soul. The only thing which can give massive amounts of energy is your soul. So you burning forever in Omega Hell provides the energy for you to become a light worker. So you're giving your guarantor of you for eternity to power. You might go, no, that's crazy. I'm saving the world. I'm a light worker. I'm beating you and whatever. Are you? Because from the mathematics, the hidden part within the system is called evil. So to defeat evil, you have to venture into evil. Ooh. Become a left-hand path worker, which is, that's it, left-hand path, right-hand path, left-hand path, right-hand path. You're actually taking energy away from chaos. If you think of the whole world as being chaotic, everything in it being chaotic, when you damage it, take energy away from the system, you're damaging chaos to power yourself. And luckily, if we're in a Kali Yuga, where everything's evil, from Hinduism, everything's evil, black magic is then totally appropriate. If you're in any other of the yugas, where things aren't totally evil, bad, and you might get karma. But in a Kali Yuga, everything's evil. So fucking over evil in an age where everything is evil is appropriate action. Kalki, left-hand path. So as you can see, black magic, the left-hand path, is totally wrong in the other three ages in Hinduism. But in the Kali Yuga, where everything's evil, totally appropriate. Now, if you're in evil, you borrow into it and you use evil against evil. You can then get in a system where you're the hidden part within evil, where evil can't see you. Hence you get in my position where the Rothschilds said, crush you like a flea, your ramblings would have no effect on reality, and we're going to conquer the world. Not realising that by fighting evil with evil, you become the hidden hand that controls reality. So instead of the Rothschilds conquering reality, bringing Khodorkovsky to take over Russia, they get Putin. Instead of Tiananmen Square to balkanize China, they get Xi Jinping, who wants to take over the world. Instead of, in America, getting Hillary Clinton, who's one of their handmaidens, they get Donald Trump, who wants to be his own boss and wants the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers to kiss his arse. In Britain, we get Cameron, put in by Serena Rothschild. When he gets kicked out by the referendum, which goes wrong, the fish-eyed corpse, Theresa May, another Serena Rothschild puppets. I slaughter the bitch like a dog. We get Boris. Boris decides with the British deep state, well, we better go with Tim Riefat because we've lost 200 billion and if you can't beat them, join them. So Britain, of course, leaves the European Union. And the European Union gets screwed over. So as you can see, The left-hand path is totally inappropriate if the world is good. But when the world's totally bad, run by the Rothschilds, Rockefeller, with fake news, Facebook, Google, Twitter, all the other deep state, mind-controlled apparatus and their apparatchiks. 4G go to 5G, etc., etc. Evil can only be defeated by greater evil against evil. And since the whole world's evil, you're going to worry that you're damaging innocent people, because no one's innocent in a Kali Yuga. Look it up. Hence, with our magic kit, we can simply call up evil to feed off it. There we go. Ooh, Triangle of Art, which is on the east side. What we're going to do here, outside of the circle, which is down there, because my demented photographer still got it glued to the floor. I begged him, please, take it off the floor. No, he's not going to take it off the floor. He's obsessed with having it on the floor. Never mind. We can work around it. So, we're going to call up evil in our Triangle of Art. I'm going to go in circle. There we are. So, in your high magic kit, we can actually call up evil in our circle. So instead of calling up a demon or whatever, we're just calling up the essence of evil. There we are, in our Triangle of Art. On the east, hell space, that way south, west, east, north. And we're in Vietnam, where the Enochian grid, which the Enochian angels dictated to Dr. D, the original 007, and Edward Kelly, who looked into his crystal ball, which is supposed to take over the earth energies of the planet, because once you control the earth energies, you control the simple humans on them. Vietnam was the hole in the picture. Think of a bit of paper, wanting to stick in an Enochian grid powered by the Grail, which is the energy of love. So as you can see, the Grail state, in this case the ram's horns, love, powers the Enochian grid. In Vietnam, of course, we had the Vietnamese embodying Kalki, where we've got the plunderers coming to Vietnam with the French 1850, 100 years raping the country, and then they get kicked out by the communists, the Kalki. Then the Americans come in. Oh no, the Rothschilds are going to take over your country, run your bank, run everything in Vietnam, because it's just another little vassal. Strangely enough though, the Americans have their worst defeat in history in Vietnam, which rips open the Enochian grid. So Vietnam's the perfect place for fighting evil, which is the left-hand path. Because if you use the left-hand path to fight evil, you reach the source. So we call up evil, there we go, and we get our orb, and we absorb it all. Now this orb is special because I bought the damned soul of Katy Perry and put it in my orb. She sold a soul to the Luciferians to become famous. I bought it from Lucifer so I could dump her damnation in all evil. So that evil gets infected with the Faustian bargain. Think of it like a coronavirus. Here we are. So when I take it out, we leave the damnation of the Faustian bargain in evil and take all the sublime good we get from evil by having it tortured for all eternity. Do it again. Take it out, leave the Faustian bargain. There we go. Now our orb is a black magician's orb. In Tolkien's book, The Silmarillion, which comes before Lord of the Rings, the elves build 3 orbs called Silmarillions. 3. 1, 2, 3. Try that one. Which embody sublime good. And Morgoth, who was Sauron's boss. Sauron was just a lieutenant, flanking. Morgoth would be called the Great Dark Lord, was after the Silmarillion. Well, I was reading J.R.R. Tolkien's Silmarillion. So we can actually store the sublime good donated to evil in a psychotronic generator, and if we've stuck in the psychotronic generator the Faustian pact, Katy Perry's selling a soul to Lucifer to get famous, look online where she's sold a soul to the devil, we can dump that into evil, where evil actually becomes the damned. Now if evil's become the damned, zero-sum game, the energy has to come somewhere. It comes into the source. So as you can see, Kalki technology, source technology, in a Kali Yuga is all left-hand path. All the right-hand path workers simply donate their energy to evil, suffer for all eternity, get damned, and only the left-hand path workers, who are prepared to get rid of their self-importance and become an aspect of the source, achieve sourcehood in a Kali Yuga. So when you're a source worker, in fact the source, the only pathway in a Kali Yuga is to feed off evil. So if we have a psychotronic generator tuned to feed off evil, we then need to be able to do things with them. Now, negative torsion field crystal, which you get with your kit. Positive one. Negative one gives away time density, produces cause. Positive one produces effect. Simple. So we're going to use evil to produce cause and effect. But first of all, we need the magic ingredient. Viet Duc. The elixir of life. Now, we've got our ore. There we are. We use that as a power source, rather like Green Lantern's battery. It's in there, so it's constantly providing power to our crystals. We, of course, now want to create cause and effect. So we wander around our circle. That's hell space, sea space, psi space. We're in our circle. And as we've shown, real number space, or the north, is just a manifestation of psi space. So we can simply manifest what we want. And the energy of humans is our ram's horn. There we are. So if you're in the Grail state, see it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Positive torsion field, use that one. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anti-clockwise, but the opposite. Oh, see, the opposite of your normal, other way round. That's giving away energy. So it's coming in that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, since we're into source technology, not light worker is always saving the world. So that's saving the world, giving the energy away to the chaos entity. So if you're a light worker, you get your crystals that way. If you are, and she goes away, to a earth energy power source, which is then linked to the Elohim, the chaos entities. Now if you're a source worker, that goes to you, the source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your black crystal, in this case mouldy black, vaguely black, has a positive torsion field, but with a anti-clockwise spin to it. So you can see the crystals have two capacities, giving away for light workers, black magicians, but the energy comes upwards, as you can see, to the source for left-hand path workers. Right-hand path workers, the light workers, the light warriors, the grid keepers, they give all their energy away to feed chaos and make the world more evil. Holy shit. So the more the New Age people try and save the world, the worse they make it become. Yeah. And the prophets of doom, Ocasio-Cortez, Greta Thunberg, and climate change rebellion, and the rest of the Democrat wankers are all empowered by light workers, the wokes. The whole woke mentality can be defined this way. Cause, effect. All the good stuff in humans given away to produce bad stuff powering the chaos entity, which then rises up to produce the AI-controlled robots, matrix. Humans are simply wetware reality. This way, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We've got a positive torsion field with anti-gravity giving away to a positive torsion field with gravity. So we've got good giving to good. So we've got energy being generated from somewhere with no loss to produce something with no loss. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, loss to generate reality produced from loss. So this would be your burning coal, burning oil, burning humans, burning their souls to produce the world we're in, or the world of the middle place where humans are tortured. Here, producing energy anti-gravity, giving it away to produce more energy, but it's gravity. So we're generating energy from nowhere to produce reality, free energy, source energy. So as you can see, within the crystals we have two components. We've got the source component and the chaos component. See, easy, up, down. Now with our orb in the triangle of art, we can generate infinite amounts of energy. Only, and only if, the orb has within it a damned soul that is given to yours truly. Hence, I bought off the great Lord Lucifer, Katy Perry's soul, who'd sold a soul to Lucifer to download it into the chaos entity, which then means the chaos entity gets damned, and I get all the sublime good from the damnation of the chaos entity, which means you're basically taking all this shit all the way down and continuing down and down and down forever. Down, 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 zero-sum game. So the source goes up, 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 up. But you need one damn soul. So you see why I made the deal with Lucifer to buy a damn soul. If you're going to buy a damn soul, you might as well buy a damn soul that's pretty, not some shitbird. Hence, we've got our damnation engine. And if you want to have a damnation engine in your magic kit, you simply buy a Katy Perry service. You put it into your orb. And then, of course, you have infinite energy from evil. Because simultaneously we've got, here we are. We've got positive torsion field, anti-gravity mode, positive torsion field, gravity mode, cause effect, because they're at time density. Simultaneously, going downwards is the chaos entity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we're going the opposite way because we're bleeding the chaos entity. So it's going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inwards. Negative torsion field. Anti-gravity. This way. Inwards. Negative torsion field. Gravity. Cause, effect. So we're bleeding the chaos entity dry using the ram's horn of love. All embodied in our crystals. So, for this, get a little diagram, here we are. Beep, beep. Ooh. Just think of the Katy Perry California girl where she's got the big tits jetting out milky fluid. So, if you don't understand, just watch California Girl by Katy Perry. Ooh, jetting out. Gonna make it the milk first. There we are. See? Do it again. Redouble. Now we're going to power it up this way. Ooh. Now we're jetting out, see? California Girl. If you've ever seen the California Girl video. These will her big tits are going whoosh, whoosh. Think of these as nipples, spouting energy, all up to you to source you. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Positive torsion field, but anti-clockwise, anti-gravity, losing time density. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Positive torsion field, clockwise, gravity, cause, effect. All powered by our Hell engine, which is your all with a Katy Perry service. And since, of course, all the other damned are self-similar, once you buy one, you buy the rest. So your Madonna, Rihanna, Beyonce, Miley, all the rest who sold their souls, all contained in there. Now, this then means you get the source engine, which allows you simply to visualize what you want in your circle here. To manifest it in real number space. Or manifest it in your soul to balance out, because remember everything's got to be zero. So using this technology, you can actually then build your soul, build your physical body in reality, build your soul, all draining evil. So as we can see, rather than evil being your enemy, it's your bitch which you drain dry to power you, which of course must be good, all coming from the ram's horn, which is love. Now as you can see, it was brilliant that Katy Perry went with Bloom, who's she was told to go to and marry with the Illuminati, because he, of course, supplies the energy. But remember, we're draining chaos dry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Bloom's the one that's destroyed. Perry gains the energy from chaos. Change it round. Perry then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gets sourced, losing her energy. Yours truly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gains it and gets sourced. Which means that the whole process drains dry chaos using love. Because remember, love, all the light workers going, oh, love's the greatest power. Even left-hand path workers, yeah, love's the greatest power, but you can use it to destroy evil. Because evil always destroys you with love. Why? Look at Genesis, Adam and Eve. Eve gets possessed with an Orlando Bloom. There we are. It's an Orlando Bloom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which would be Eve. And this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would be your Bloom. So you're reversing where Eve, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Giving out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going inwards to your Samael, serpent, Bloom. So what we're doing is just screwing up with the Genesis mechanism where we get Bloom, who was chosen by the Illuminati to be one of their followers, and in a fight with some other Illuminati fucktard, he lost it, became the actor, the other one joined the intelligence services, which is an oxymoron, and we're simply just hacking into the whole mechanism. But since, of course, Perry sold a soul to Lucifer, self-similarity, all damn souls, I then own, but all damn souls are aspects of the Chaos Force. And if all aspects of the Chaos Force are my property, I can then use them to ascend myself where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get them to ascend, losing energy, for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to gain energy. So the more the damned souls ascend, the more they lose energy. The more they lose energy, the more I ascend. Which goes back to Buddhism. Whole purpose of Buddhism, damned. The only way for a damned soul to achieve nirvana is when it erases itself. So we've got the nirvana mechanism, the damned souls. These are all damned. Their awareness is damned, they're going to be tortured for all eternity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going in a negative spiral. Erasing themselves, giving away the time density. And you go after giving away nirvana, giving away all the karma, just giving away their awareness. To be collected by the Kalki to ascend. So all of you people who've sold your soul to the devil, be it Madonna, Beyonce, Miley, Jay-Z, just look up on the internet. Rihanna, look up who sold their soul. Simply, this is the mechanism, you just give it away. You follow the Buddhist path, donate to the Kalki, it's gone. Which means, of course, with the high magic, we feed off the damned. Once we've got one of the damned. See? Not all. Similarly, to download into the Chaos Force, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clockwise. Giving. Well, we're giving all the karma of the damned. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is anti-clockwise. We're giving all of the evil programming of yours truly and the vampires. Downloading it to chaos. So we're downloading, powering up with all of the collected evil of the damned souls, all the Luciferians here, anti-clockwise. We're giving all our evil intentions, everything the Great Lord Beast, me, and the rest of the vampires can conceive of how evil can be tortured, chaos entity, downloaded. So as you can see, the whole science of using evil isn't that evil uses us, we use evil as our bitch. The damned can be returned to the source simply by erasing them with the Nirvana pathway. In the process, zero-sum game, we get elevated to infinite levels as they get erased. All using love. This is love, the Ramshaw love. Similarly, we download all of the evil of the damned into the chaos entity, and we download everything evil we can conceive. And if you listen to my stuff on psychicwarfare.com, there's loads of evil there, all downloaded into the chaos entity to set up a redoubling standing wave where we've been powered this way and pulled that way. So as you can see, rather than evil being something we have to fight against, it's our bitch, which we totally sequester, torture, and the damned, the Luciferians who sold their souls, can all be rescued via one of the damned, and all of their evil downloaded into chaos. So Luciferianism, where people sell their souls, do evil, is part of the source in the Kali Yuga, because the more evil they do, the more harm they cause to the chaos entity, the more they power the Kalki to uplift them to the source. Which is all really weird shit which none of you right-hand path workers, you light workers, you light warriors, and you grid keepers would have ever even imagined was possible. And of course would not be possible in a reality where everything's good. But in a reality where everything's evil, which we're in now, is the only appropriate action. And with your high magic kit, and you're all, simply stick a Katy Perry service in there, power your 2 crystals to, lift you up, and, to download evil, so you can uplift and download. Which then means these 2 crystals permanently feed off evil, permanently power you to psychic development powered by evil. And with time density, you look with Kozaref, the wand stores time density. So the orb can have its, there we are. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And hell spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To download into the chaos entity. We make the chaos entity the torture toy, which we torture in Kalki technology coming from Hinduism, and use the wand to use the ram's horn. And all of this then is then locked into our orb, which is now a torture engine, a torture chaos, all done with a wand. So what I'm saying, left-hand pathway, the pathway of evil, is great because in Kalki it's evil doing evil to evil, and everything around you is evil, so you can only do good. In every other age, a left-hand path worker is wrong because you're doing evil to good. But in Kali Yuga, which we're in now, doing evil is good because everything around you is good. Similarly, we find we've got a book now to teach little children to conjure up demons. Demons, of course, are good because you can send demons against the chaos entity to power the little children. So instead of the children getting possessed, they are getting into evil, doing evil to evil. Kalki. Hence, what would be totally inappropriate is appropriate action in a world of temporal evil.